Hey guys, it's Dr. Osborne. So 2023 is fully upon you, and guess what? It's time to get to work on seizing this year. We got to seize it before it passes it by, just like last year, right? We've always had these years that just pass by, we make our goals. So in our lives, the days are long, but the years are short. Look, life passes us by too fast if we just aren't careful. I speak to so many people on a daily basis. I hear their struggles, I hear their challenges. I speak to people that have dreams and goals and aspirations in their lives, but they're being held back. And I want to let you know that it actually takes courage. It takes strength for you to actually break out of that mold, for you to break out of that 2022, for that COVID time that you're in. But you can do it, because I want to remind you, you only live once. And so the question is, are you going to live it overweight? Are you going to live it depressed? Are you going to live it limited? Will you not go after that goal, right? While you still have your youth and your abilities to be able to do those things. What is on your bucket list? And whatever it is you need to be healthy, will you use this life and will you use your potential? Or are you just going to squander it? Are you going to bury that talent? Look, I ask myself these questions literally on a daily basis. I want life, and I want it to the fullest. I want my life to be used for good, right? To enjoy all the time that I have. And this is what I call a maximized life, one that we use to the maximum ability. So in 2023, I will, not I will try. See, you don't try to do anything. You don't try to take off don't try to take off your shoe. You either take it off or you don't take it off, right? You don't try to sit down. You're either sitting down or you're not. You got to make up your mind. I will, and it's already done. I will, no more failure. I will. So for me in 2023, I'm going to have a strong body. I will have a strong body. I will have health that is equipped to be able to change the world. That's what I want for 2023. I will have those things in 2023. And I will raise up leaders around me. And I will raise up others to be able to be healthy so that they can win their race in 2023. I will go harder. I will do more than I ever have to be able to save the sick and suffering people that are out there. Look, my first I will started on January 1st. And on January 1st, that's when I recommitted my life. I recommitted my life to ending human suffering. That's what I've been doing for the last 30 years. But I recommitted my life to that. My second I will is to fill the Kickstart Your Metabolism Makeover. Why are we doing this? Why is it important for me to fill that makeover? Because it supports my first I will, right? Like if I can get people healthy, then I'm fulfilling my mission. So let me tell you what the most rewarding part of being a doctor is. I do it every single day. It's not something I stop being. It's not the title. It's not the authority. It's not the accolades. It's not the money. What it is a drawer full of notes that I have. It's a drawer full of notes, things that people have written to me. It's my most favorite part of being a doctor. My most favorite part of being in practice is when I receive a thank you note from you, the people that I care about and I love. The one thing that this office exists for is to save lives. And we do this every single day by helping people transform their health. And so when they transform their health and they write me a note, that when that happens, when the lives change, and when that's when the testimonials are born. And so occasionally a patient will be so moved and they'll be so grateful in their heart for what God has done through this office to help them. Well, they actually write me a note, and those notes go into a special place in a drawer. This collection is probably my most precious collection that I have, and it's just been accumulating in my drawer for the last almost 30 years now. That drawer of notes. It means everything to me. It's the place that I go when I'm having a hard day, and someday when I can no longer actually lead people, when I can no longer do what I do right now, when I can't lead people to real health, it won't be for the accolades that I'll cling to. It'll certainly won't be for the money, but it won't even be for any of our office's personal successes. I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be those notes. Those are the things that will live forever. The lives that are forever impacted by people that are regaining their health here in this office. So don't believe me? I just wanted to kind of share with you, I pulled out a couple notes, but there was a couple samples of some of the letters, and And I just want to kind of paraphrase what they said to you. And I want you to tell me if there's anything better than this. The first was a 15-year-old girl. And she was given an incurable diagnosis of what's called celiac disease. And that's basically, she was facing a lifetime of drugs. She was facing a lifetime of surgery. And in 2 months of care in the office, she's like her celiac pain, and she's now is gone away, and she's now drug free. The second was a 45-year-old mom, right? And a few years ago, she started care in the month of September, and I'll always remember this. And I remember what she said to me. She said, if her health didn't improve by November, remember it's September, if her health didn't improve by November, she was at a place where she was going to end her life. The letter that she wrote me was written on November 4th. And we ended up giving her flowers to celebrate her rebirth day, her new life, and her new hope. So I want to ask you, what's your will? What will you do before 2023 ends? Will you make that commitment? Will you make that commitment, and will you go for it? Because once you know, what I want you to do is I would just want to have you post it down below. I want you to come into the office, get one of the tickets and put it up on the wall and post it on the I Will wall in the office. And then I also want you to go to the makeover on Saturday, February 11th, because this could be one of those moments that transforms all the rest. And together, we will make 2023 the best year ever.